All right, 2022 plus Audi cars that have this style steering wheel right here. This is a S3. We're doing a paddle shifter install. If you need to remove the airbag, this is how you would do it. First thing is to disconnect the negative terminal on the battery, and then you'll want to rotate your steering wheel at the 3 o'clock position like so. Pull this like this, and then you're going to release the tab back here, and then you're going to rotate it the opposite way and have this portion up top here to release the tab on this side. Now the tab we're looking at, I'm going to show you in just a moment here. So here we are on the back side of the steering wheel, and you can see there's this cutout right here. So now we want to release that tab with a flathead screwdriver. You don't want to come here on the left side. You don't want to release it from the middle right here. You want to release it from the edge right here, largest opening cutout right there. You want to release it from right there. There, you heard it release. Now you'll know you dropped it because you'll now see a gap between your airbag and the actual steering wheel itself. You see this right here, you can see it got loose right here. You would do the same exact thing to the other side. These silver two prongs right here, this is what's holding in your airbag. Once you kind of pry on these, right, from the back side, you release these two prongs right here. And then the whole thing just kind of like pops out, and then you can gently pull it out. So to remove the actual airbag, you've got two clips, the giant yellow one that's hooked up there, and then you have this black sensor that is attached right there, and that goes inside that white holder piece right there. So you would just kind of slide that black clip out. You see that little silver tab right there? That tab is holding this entire clip in, and you can't really like squeeze it with your fingers. What I used was a 90-degree pick tool and just kind of pried it out. Once I got the pick tool in there, it just slid out right away. And then for this yellow one right here, you just pull on that giant green tab, and then the whole thing just slips out. Now, before you can remove this trim piece, you have two screws right here. These are like a 2mm Allen or something like that. They're very tiny screws. Here's the Allen key. I think this is like a 2mm. You can see I took one out already, and then there's the second one right there. So just take these out, and then you can prong and pull this piece out there. Right here like this. Don't be like me, you got to be very careful removing this. It comes with 4 tabs. You got one in each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4 little prongs. So you can kind of see right here. You got 1, 2, 3, and then 4 that I broke off from this top corner right there. So don't be like me, you got to be very gentle. What I did was kind of just grab it from this like longer piece right here. You can see where it lines up right there in that corner. I just pull. Same thing, pull, and then go corner by corner, doing the top, bottom, top, bottom. Just kind of just boom. Maybe you can use 2 hands like this, pull it out, or you can pull it from up here like this, like that, or I think just pulling it from right there. If you break it and it doesn't fit anymore, part numbers right here for you to order a new one. This is actually pretty easy. As long as you have patience and you take your time, then once you pull this off, now you can reveal the button controls right here in the wiring. Here you can see the little clip at the bottom. See that little clip at the bottom? So to release this from the bottom, you have to push up to release the tab right here, and then you pull out. So you can see that right there. And all of this stuff does not take a lot of force, so be very gentle with it. If it's not coming out, something is still caught. You're probably not pulling on the tab enough. There it is, the top is released. See that prong right there? Now let's release the bottom. There we go. Boom, right there. It's it's loose, just like the other side. Now remove that, T20 Torx, and then you can just unclip it from here. We've got the screw off. Now you can see everything is exposed. Nothing is holding you back from releasing your shifter now. You can see we're pulling back right here. Now watch, see? Just slaved out just like that. And there you are, you have your paddle shifter out. Repeat the same thing for the other side. Now to put this on, it would be the same as removal, just in reverse, right? So you've got your little hook right here, this J clip piece, and we're going to slide that onto this notch right there. So let's bring it in, angle that in, get that pushed in. You kind of just have to finesse it in, slide it into an angle, and now it's holding in place. One thing I did forget to do though is to bring in the wires in here. So I need to unlatch it again, bring the wires in, and then get the bolt in there. So we got that nice and in place. Take a look at that, snaps right in, super simple. You can see we have our 2 prongs right here, and then we have this sort of end piece right here. See that little slit that pokes out? So we're going to start with that end. We're going to put this little slit, we'll push it in this way, and then push these 2 prongs in like that. Gonna push in. Cool, you heard it snap in. All right, so I've got my yellow clip in. You can see that right there. I did get the black clip seated in place so you can kind of see, and now I'm going to get these prongs in there. Just going to line it up like so, and then just kind of push down on it. Boom, there it is, clipped in place. Horn is on, shifters are on. Time for the test drive.